With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
If we talk about this question, in this question we are asked that which of the following is the correct sequence of events of sexual reproduction in a flower, right? So if we discuss about the events of sexual reproduction in a flower, right? So it starts with by the process of pollination, right? So in pollination, the transfer of pollen grain takes place, right? The transfer of pollen grain takes place from the anther of a flower to the stigma of the flower, right? So the transfer of pollen grain occurs from the anther to the stigma of the same flower or to the other flower on the same plant or on to the another plant, right? Then after pollination, what happens is that once the pollen grain is transferred to the stigma of the flower, right, then the pollen tube grows, right? Then the pollen tube grows and transfers the pollen, right? Or it transfers the male gamete, right? It transfers the male gamete to the ovary, right? To the ovary of the female reproductive organ, female reproductive structure, right? So basically the male gamete goes to the ovary where it gets fuses with the female gamete, right? And this process of fusion of male and female gamete is basically known as the fertilization. So the next event is the fertilization. So once the fertilization is done, right, of the male and the female gamete, then the zygote is formed, and then the zygote undergoes mitosis and further development that leads to the formation of the embryo, right? And then the embryo, and then from the embryo seedlings comes out, right? The seedlings, right? Seedlings comes out from the embryo. So the first process or the first event that occurs is the pollination, followed by the fertilization, then the embryo is formed, and lastly the seedlings comes out, right? So basically if we look at the options here, so this correct option or the correct sequence is given in the option C, that's pollination followed by fertilization, then the embryo is formed, and then the seedlings comes out, right? So the correct answer here will be the option C, right?
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.